What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Chuds BBQ. My name is Bradley Robinson, and today I'm gonna show you how I made this. Beautiful, delicious, freshly caught, blackened, grilled, amazing, freshly caught striped bass. Coming up. This is some fish. Pat it dry. And what I got here is some beautiful striped bass, also known as striper. And these are pretty fresh. We pulled these out of the water yesterday because yesterday Evan's dad, Gary, Bones, and I all went over to Lake Buchanan, about an hour and a half outside of Austin, hopped on a boat and probably had our most successful day of fishing ever. And I got it on camera. Can you believe it? So I'll roll that footage right now. Evan, where we at?
Lake Buchanan, fishing today. Not too hot yet.
Hey, Gary is already on. Nice. Woo. Let's hope I can get one today.
First one of the day. You didn't get that on film, did you?
No, that won't make it.
No, that won't make it.
Bones is on. Not a bad way to start the day. Bones, is it a mackerel? That's a big one. That's a beauty.
There you go.
Just got my second fish. Look at that bad boy. Evan's on back there. Fishing's going well so far, buddy.
Look at all this jumping.
Oh my God. Wish it was this easy all the time. Beautiful. Woo! Might be the biggest one yet, huh?
That's a nice one.
You said that to be 18 inches or bigger?
Yep.
Beautiful. I think that might be the biggest fish I've ever caught.
That's a big guy.
Oh, it's fast.
What do we got? 5 in the boat so far? Six. A couple of big boys. Always a good day when we catch some fish. First thing. A bunch of them jumping up ahead though. Let's see if we can get them.
Alright.
Nice.
Grab this thing.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
Oh!
That's a hybrid right there.
Whoa, look at that hybrid bag.
That is a big hybrid.
Ooh. Beautiful. Let's see the hole. What's the hybrid between?
It's a cross between a white bass and a striper, which are these right here. See how they're more long?
Oh yeah.
Elongated. Look like rugby balls, so.
Nice. You know it's a good day of fishing when I've lost count of how many fish. You know what I mean? Nice fish, bud. Evan just caught a monster over here. Look at the size of that guy. How many times have I said that so far?
So many times.
Bones is back here battling.
That's pretty good size.
Yes. Is there a limit on these?
5 a person.
Okay, sweet.
And I don't know what we're at. No, we're at like 12 there.
Oh, look at that cute little guy. Heck.
That little guy? Don't worry about that.
You got a good fish there? Nope. Small one. You do. Woo! He's got some shoulders on him.
Yes.
Chaos.
What is that, like number 12?
This is 18.
18. 2 more.
Is that number 21?
21.
I think we all just had a fish on at the same time, except for Gary over there.
I've already limited out.
Fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, look at that big boy.
Giant.
These are a little bit bigger than the ones we were catching in Virginia Beach.
Much bigger.
Beauty. Back they go.
Oh God.
Oh God, Nick.
Dude, right in the pants.
Biggest one of the day right there. Clinkies. 20 fish in the boat.
Big fish.
Caught our limit.
I might not have got the biggest, but I got the first.
We're gonna go clean them up. I think it's safe to say this might be our most successful day of fishing, boys.
I'm thinking it's my best.
Look at all these bad boys. Some of these are huge too. I wish you had one of those at Virginia.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that guy. Stay away from my boot. Fish in the bag. I think we're taking us out, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's the name of your charter here?
The Bell Fishing Guide Service.
Highly recommend it.
Hell yeah.
That was definitely the most successful day of fishing I've had.
I'll be coming back.
Probably ever. Oh, we got a bunch of meat to take home, and I don't have to fillet it, which is great, because I'm not good at that. Lake Buchanan. We should get a house here. What do you think?
I'm in.
On the way back from Lake Buchanan, had to stop in at Opie's, you know, get some barbecue. Brisket, ribs and sausage, free beans, pea salad. And whenever I see tater tot casserole, gotta get it.
Gotta get it.
But as you can see, we made it back to the Chud shop. Opie's was great as always. If you're ever in the area, I highly recommend stopping in. Really old school spot. Free beans too, gotta love that. But because these are already filleted, not much work we have to do. We brought them back, cleaned them up a little bit, vac sealed them, stuck most of them in the freezer to make sure they stay fresh. And we pulled out these bad boys, and these are some of the big ones. I mean, look at the size of that. That is so good looking. But we do need to debone these because the rib cage is still on there, and clean them up and decide if we're gonna take the skin off. So let's start with removing the bones. Now, as we've learned in the past, I'm not very good at breaking down fish, but looking at it, not too many bones running down the middle, but up here, this whole section is full of ribs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try and cut these out, leaving as much meat on as possible. Beautiful day out on the lake though. Early start, but pulling out some good sized fish. Time after time was fantastic. We got our limit, which is 5 fish each, but I think all day we caught around 50 fish, which was crazy. Bones, you got any good techniques for how to do this?
Yep, do it better.
Oh, okay, heard. Now you vac sealed these all up. You broke down a few, and you say I'm doing a terrible job.
There's these little bones that go along the spine here. I found it's just easier to just go straight down, so you don't have to worry about those little bones. You're gonna lose a little bit of meat right here. There's a bunch of little bones in here, so it's a lot easier rather than going underneath it to just cut straight through that. And I just kind of do that.
Rib cage out. Definitely still some bones in there though. We just need to go fishing more because I should be better at this.
I think we want to get a good amount of seasoning on it because these are pretty thick.
Yeah.
So I feel like getting the skin off would probably be a good move.
All right, let's see if I can get the skin off of this.
It's gonna be terrible. That's pretty good.
A lot of my fishing knowledge is theoretical. Never put to practice. Not too bad though, right? Fry that up for a weird snack. Just grab the skin, and it's all about just kind of wiggling the skin, leaving the knife where it is. Beautiful. Just like that, 2 beautiful skinless pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and chop these in half just to make them a little bit easier to work with. Yoink. Yeah, some beautiful meat on there, nice and thick. There's the one I did. Feeling around for bones, making sure there's no scales or anything on there. Chop this one in half as well. There we go. Beautiful freshwater fish, must say. Pretty happy about that. This video is brought to you by Cafe Casino. Cafe Casino is your go-to website for entertainment and fun games. It's a perfect way to kill some time while you're waiting for a brisket to cook, or anytime you just want to relax and unwind a little bit. I know for me, after staring at a fire for 12 hours or something making these videos, it's always nice to be able to sit down on the couch in the AC and play some simple, yet very entertaining games, just to relax and unwind a little bit. Although my nemesis lately is the Build-A-Burger game, which is shockingly hard, and I haven't built a successful burger yet, but I can't stop playing it. And it's a lot harder than making a real burger. Bones, come try and make a burger.
Oh.
Just sending beef flying everywhere. You lose. So if you live a busy life and are looking for a way to enjoy a few minutes to yourself and play some fun games, click the link in the description box down below taking you to cafecasino.com. Again, link down below, that's cafecasino.com. Now there's plenty of ways we could cook these fish. It's a, you know, firm white fish, so it'd be good for the deep fryer, fish tacos, a sandwich, something like that. But because it is a freshwater fish, I think it's gonna take really well to some bolder flavors. So I think we're gonna fire up the grill and throw some blackening seasoning on these bad boys. But first, we need to make that blackened seasoning. Now, blackening seasonings are pretty standard across the board. A lot of paprika, a little bit of kick. Some of them have a Cajun flair. But I'm thinking some snakebite here is gonna work out perfectly. You know, it's got some black pepper in there, a lot of paprika, good color, a little bit of kick to it, and it's got some vinegar powder in there, which should work really well with fish, but we gotta doctor it up a little bit. So, into the jug here, we're gonna just go in with a good amount of this stuff. And I wanna add some herbs. So we're gonna go in with some oregano and some thyme. Bones, anything else we should throw in this?
No.
No? Okay. Snakebite is good on its own, but I think this will just amplify it up a little bit. Get it all nice and mixed up. That looks pretty good to me. If I was gonna guess, I'd probably say like 5 parts rub to 1 part each thyme and oregano, but you can use whatever you want. Now we're just gonna get these seasoned up. Nice heavy coating, top and bottom, and please, folks, don't forget the sides. Come on, it'll be a rookie move. Beautiful. And just like that, all seasoned up, I'm gonna pop these in the fridge for a little bit, just to let all that rub kind of stick, adhere, let that salt do its work for a little bit, while we fire up the pit. I got both sides of that grill fired up. That way we can use the griddle and the grill, whether we want some charcoal flavor or just cook it in some butter on the griddle side. But I think having some charcoal flavor involved is gonna be very tasty. But yeah, let's let that grill heat up. And while we wait, I think it's a great time for Bones Try Something Weird.
We came prepared.
What's on the menu today, buddy?
All right, so this is one we got a while ago. Fried fish with peanut.
Ooh.
And then someone sent us these. There's sour pickle balls. I think I've had these before and they're super sour.
Oh, I don't want that.
This one is the world's hottest freeze-dried ice cream sandwich.
Oh, God.
I don't understand why those things go together, but I'm curious.
That's so many random things in one sentence.
Then French fries space food. So it's French fries in a tube. So it's basically just mushed up French fries.
Well, I want to say do the fish because it'll pair well with today, but we have been eating a lot of canned fish lately.
Yeah, I am kind of curious about this.
I don't want to burn myself out.
I don't mind. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, God.
I don't know if the color's supposed to be that.
Oh. What?
7-pot primo. I don't know what that is.
Is it really light?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Oh, God.
Oh god, that was immediately spicy. Oh, that's not that bad. That's creeping up.
He's looking sweaty.
Honestly, it tastes good. the spicy sweet. I don't understand the freeze-dried thing, except obviously the packaging. It's getting a little spicy.
I think they went with the freeze-dried ice cream just so they could say it's the world's hottest freeze-dried ice cream sandwich.
Because no one else is doing it.
It's also the only spicy freeze-dried ice cream sandwich.
It's not terrible. My face is hot. My tongue is sweating.
Oh, gross.
Try this little piece.
All right, weird. Oh. Just shot right to the back. Yeah, that's hot. Not too bad. That was a tiny bite, though. Whew. Yeah, if I ate that whole thing, I think I'd die.
Yeah.
That was a weird one. I hope this isn't a trend where we just start eating all the spiciest things in the world, because
That's not weird, that's just rude.
this is painful.
Oh, that's much better with water.
And just like that, grill is nice and hot. So I think what we're gonna do is start out on the griddle side after I lay down some butter. Just a little bit. And we'll go ahead and get these cooking. Oh yeah, love that sizzle. Right off the bat, smells so good. I mean, it's butter and fish and our snake bite. Probably won't take long though. Oh yeah, see that blackened color. Love it. Again, definitely not trying to burn anything, but just get some nice dark color on there. Beautiful. I think I'm gonna pop a few over here to get a little bit of that charcoal grill flavor on it as well. Woo! I'm not sure if it's the ice cream or the rub, but I'm not doing well. Try not to handle this too much because don't want anything to break on us. Pleasant fish to cook though. I like how it stays together. That's pretty much the exact color we're going for. Pretty quick cook when you're cooking this hot. But off this one comes. Aiming for around the 140 mark internal temp. 130, 130 as well. And fresh off the grill, looking absolutely beautiful. Just for good measure, we'll put a little extra butter on top. Let them rest for a little bit, and we'll slice on in. And to finish these off, I'm gonna go down with a little squirt of lemon juice, just to brighten it up a little bit. Throw a couple extra over there if we need it. And just to make it look pretty, a little bit of parsley on top. Buttery, seasoned, freshly caught, lemony. Nick, I'm ready. All right, Bones, what piece are you going for first?
I mean, this is the closest one, so.
Oh, that is nice and flaky.
Juicy.
Yeah, I might have gone overboard with the butter. That looks good. Whoa, that is really good. A little spicy.
It's seasoned perfectly. Wow.
That is so much better than I was expecting. Not that I was expecting it to be bad.
I was expecting really good, but this is like a lot better than I expected.
That ice cream sandwich and the snake bite together. Man, the texture on that meat is perfect.
Yeah. I don't know if it's super fresh or it's just a mild fish, but it's not fishy at all.
No. And also, I mean, it's got a lot of flavor on it, but it doesn't have as much of that like freshwater muddiness that I was expecting.
It's very clean.
Oh!
They're so good.
That is genuinely fantastic.
Take this piece.
You're gonna cut into the big fat boy.
Ooh, nice and flaky and juicy.
That looks so good. So juicy.
Remember that Chilean sea bass
Yeah.
that we loved?
Yeah.
This rivals that. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, as far as fish on the grill goes, this is definitely entering the top tier list
Yeah.
of things we've done.
And the snake bite with the herbs.
Yeah.
Like that was just like threw it out of nowhere. Perfect.
If we ever come out with a blackened seasoning, just don't buy it because it's 100% going to be snake bite with thyme and oregano in it. That is just so pleasant.
I could definitely see making tacos out of this.
Oh, 100%.
Cube it up.
It's got really good texture to it, but it's because it's like flaky, but it's not anywhere near tough.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fall apart on the grill either, which is great. I was concerned, especially for the thin ends, that I put way too much rub on there.
Oh.
And that was the first bite we both took, and it was,
Yeah, even the thick ends, like, they both are seasoned perfectly.
how does that even make sense?
I don't know.
That is some juicy, juicy fish.
We gotta go fishing more.
I know. It's funny, we were talking about making tacos or sandwiches or doing all this fancy stuff, but I didn't want this video to be 45 minutes long, so went for something quick and easy, but I'm 100% doing this again with some more of that fish in there.
We have a lot of it.
Yeah, the heat level is right, the sear is really good. It's not too buttery.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more lemon juice.
Yeah, that blackened, like, it got dark, but it's not bitter.
Yeah, no, not
Not
at
at
all.
all.
I like it. We gotta get a boat. If we started a GoFundMe and just say we want a boat, do you think anyone would donate?
I would.
This is just lunch now. We're just eating lunch on camera.
Yep.
Damn! Who knew? Probably a lot of people. This might be the first video without an official taste test because I'm not slowing down.
She's gonna have to get one of the other several fish.
Yeah, we'll give her the whole tail. I'm just kidding. We always got to feed the beast. So with this very last bite of blackened fish, I think it's time for the official taste test. All right, y'all, and that is it. That is how to make some absolutely fantastic blackened striped bass on the charcoal grill, freshly caught out of the lake. And I highly recommend giving this one a try. No matter what kind of fish you've got, any white fish will work. Catfish, cod, it's all good. And this is definitely something I'll be doing again. It's a really fun technique, and the flavor is really there. And I'm already craving more, so I'm glad we got more fish in the fridge. But all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that subscribe button. Let YouTube know by dropping a like on this video. If you give this recipe a try for yourself, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Chuds BBQ. Love to see what y'all are cooking. Big shout out to all the Patreon members. Thank you for supporting Team Chud and allowing me to keep making all these videos. And until the next time I see you, please go cook something outside. Peace.